So when you're working with Claude, it's not all plain sailing. And a lot of the time I've found when Claude runs into trouble, the info that it gives you around the error is not always readily available. It doesn't necessarily report on its own problems. I'm going to give you an example now. So I use Claude Code in VS Code using the Claude extension, and it looks like this. Let's go open a window. And I know that looks cluttered, so let me just tidy this up a small bit. Let me just open a new window so it looks clean. In here, let me just check if you can see this. Yeah, you can see this, grand. So we'll just increase the size of this so it's a bit better. So I have a number of editors open here. These are conversations that I'm having with Claude. Some of these are, I leave these open until I deal with them. So once I decide, okay, this is boxed off, I can close the tab. But until such time, I leave them open. I've got probably more than I usually have open here, but that's because I was working on a problem that I'm just about to show you what it is. So, so I was working on project P005. Incidentally, in my workspace, when I go into projects, I have a couple of them that don't have project numbers, but I'm addressing these one at a time. My projects are all prepended with a project number. That helps me remember, helps me be, straight with Claude about what I'm looking for. No ambiguity, project number, and they're unique and they're never repeated. And these are saved in Prima memory in my workspace. So that's just an aside. So this particular project was P005, and it was around a tutorial that I was working on. You can see that here. If I go in here and go into tutorials, P005, where is it? Maybe it wasn't that one. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I work with project numbers. So anyway, the story was here. I needed to edit this this course, and then an extension of that, I was editing one particular element of the course, which was around creating skills. So how to create skills, the whole methodology behind it, and so forth, within Claude. So I was doing this, and as you can see, I was getting this error Claude Code process code 1, no other information. View the output logs. Okay, go down here, and there are subsequent logs in here now, but I wasn't getting much information here. So I grabbed the error code, I grabbed the log from here, and I went into Claude, and I essentially said, I'm getting this error code. Here are the output logs. What's the story? Tells me this is code 1. Those logs points to a non-critical issue. Just told me to start again. So I did, and I got the same error again. So this all happened when Claude was executing this skill around generating PDFs. You can see that this bash command ran, and this document represents what Claude did. Produced the output for me successfully, but still ran this error, and I couldn't go any further. So I left this open in my panel here, and I went back to where I was debugging or trying to solve the problem, and I gave it the file, and it went and did its business and basically told me, long story short, what Claude was trying to do was too big for the context window, and it was running into the sand. So recommended fixes, all right. Well, I said, here's this file, look a bit closer at this. And I came back and said, well, the rules file's 80 kilobytes already loaded at session start. Creating GenAI PDF skill, read during the task, the generated output and review checkpoint text, any prior conversation. So my context window was already at 55%, so it blew up. Suggestion, Update the PDF skill generator skill to instruct writing scripts to a temporary file instead of into the context window. And I said, create the fix now. Done the business. Is it finished? Let me see. All the way to the bottom. Okay, fixes applied. Here's the summary. Skill directory total before 3 megabytes, after 1.6. Great. Processing presentations 1.5 is down to 284. It actually looked at a couple of skills. Processing documents 416, 248. Processing PDFs 611 lines down to 102. What changed? Creating Gen AI PDF skill now instructs writing PDF generation scripts to the temp folder, a temp file instead of inline, right? So that's a big change. Happy days. In other words, you can get Claude to fix its own problems by giving it its own information and asking it to sort it out. And that's what it did here. So hopefully that's fixed. Long story short, what I was trying to create here was this document. So I'm going to run this again. This is basically a PDF document that Claude creates for me based on some information that I give it. And I'm using this for a tutorial that I'm running later on. So I'm going to run this again. Hopefully the little errors in this document will be improved. But I'll let you know once the tutorial is live. You'll see for yourself. All right. Just wanted to show you that. Hopefully it's of some value. Use Claude to fix its own problems. See you later.